The fear of ill exceeds the evil we fear, for so our present harms still most annoy us. Each mind is pressed, and open every ear, to hear new tidings, though they no way joy us. The secret rumour whispered everywhere about the town, these Christians will destroy us. The aged king, his coming evil that knew, did cursed thoughts in his false heart renew. This aged prince, ycleped Aladine, ruled in care, new sovereign of this state, a tyrant erst, but now his fell engine, his graver art did somewhat mitigate. He heard the western lords would undermine his city's wall, and lay his towers prostrate. To former fear he adds a new-come doubt, treason he fears within, and force without. For nations twain inhabit there and dwell of sundry faith together in that town, the lesser part on Christ believed well, on Termagant the more, and on Mahone. But when this king had made this conquest fell, and brought that region subject to his crown, of burdens all he set the paynims large, and on poor Christians laid the double charge. His native wrath revived with this new thought, with age and years that weakened was of yore, such madness in his cruel bosom wrought, that now than ever blood he thirsteth more. So stings a snake that to the fire is brought, which harmless lay benumbed with cold before. A lion so his rage renewed hath, though fain before, if he be moved to wrath. I see, quoth he, some expectation vain in these false Christians, in some new content. Our common loss, they trust, will be their gain. They laugh, we weep, they joy while we lament, and more perchance by treason or by train, to murder us they secretly consent, or otherwise to work us harm and woe, to ope the gates, and so let in our foe. But lest they should effect their cursed will, let us destroy this serpent on his nest. Both young and old, let us this people kill, the tender infants at their mother's breast. Their houses burn, their holy temples fill with bodies slain of those that loved them best. And on that tomb they hold so much in price, let's offer up their priests in sacrifice. Thus thought the tyrant in his traitorous mind, but durst not follow what he had decreed. Yet if the innocent some mercy find, from cowardice, not truth, did that proceed. His noble foes durst not his craven kind exasperate by such a bloody deed. For if he need, what grace could then be got, if thus of peace he broke or loosed the knot? His villain heart his cursed rage restrained, to other thoughts he bent his fierce desire. The suburbs first flat with the earth he planed, and burnt their buildings with devouring fire. Loath was the wretch the Frenchman should have gained, or help or ease, by finding aught entire. Cedron, Bethsaida, and each watering else empoisoned he, both fountains, springs, and wells. So wary wise this child of darkness was, the city's self he strongly fortifies. 3 sides by sight it well defenced has, that's only weak that to the northward lies. With mighty bars of long enduring brass, the steel-bound doors and iron gates he ties. And lastly, legions armed well provides, of subjects born, and hired aid besides.